put out or how you sow seeds, like all those things, whether that's energy, whether that's monetary, whether that's time, whether that's attitude. I just feel like in general, what you put out is always going to come back to you, whether that's positive or negative, but you have the control over what that is, whether that is positive or it is negative. It's up to you.
Absolutely. I love this one, and it reminds me of my favorite tee by Fight Apparel Designs. It says, when you don't know what to do, get still. The answer will come.
Oh, yes.
And something like this did come up. An anonymous person sent me a message. She is very spiritually connected with God. And so she sent me a message. And she gave me a specific name of someone she did not know. Someone I knew. And she said, what's going on with this person? And I was like, what do you mean? And she was like, is she pregnant? And I was like, not at all. And she goes, She said she had a very clear dream that this person was doing too much. Like she was trying to go whitewater rafting and she was pregnant. And everybody kept saying, sit down, sit down, sit down. No, you can't do it. She was really upset about people telling her to have a seat. And she was like, if you could tell her that she needs to take a break from whatever she's doing so that she can really birth whatever is going to come. I mean, this girl has extreme wisdom. Love talking to her. But she was like, tell her that if she is waiting on something to come, she needs to be still so that it can come to birth. Oh. And so when I sent that person the message, she was like, I planned 2 trips for whitewater rafting this summer. I have this trip going on. She's like, I was just on Cheap Caribbean, like looking up a trip. And she was like, but I'm really frustrated at work. And I was like, oh my God, never has it been that clear. Yeah. That somebody who's not even, they might be connected by 3 different people. So maybe she had seen the name on Facebook or something like that, but there's no way she would know. Right. Any of those details. And so I was just like, thank you, God. Like that is some serious, like people connecting, looking out for each other and sending angels to like give those warnings. So basically, that one spoke to me because I just experienced that whole message about be still, and just be able to, like you said, hear those whispers or, know what's next instead of just doing or trying to preoccupy yourself with
And things. As women and career people and mothers and just always on that hustle and bustle, no matter what it is. Right. It is so hard to make that intentional time of doing that, being still and being quiet. I tend to do that in the mornings, very, very early before anybody starts stirring in the house. And I can tell a difference in my day and my life. Like I can tell. And it's like I know when I need it too. Because I can't tell, I'm not going to say that I am disciplined enough to do it every single day. I'm not. I want to be. And I do go days in a row where I'm actually getting that. And I can tell that what I'm doing is more meaningful when I do have that moment of quiet and stillness. But it's very important to try to identify, number one, a place to do that in your home and a time to do that. Because you can't. You can't do it in front of the TV. Right.
You can't do it in front of your kids because if they're coming and asking, wanting this and that, like that's not, you're not still. Nope. Your mind's not, even if your body is.
So that is something, that's a challenge.
Yeah. So I encourage you guys. We all know Oprah is amazing. Yes. And we know that she is, has so much wisdom. And I even told Keisha, I was like, well, this was in 2005. She's probably has so many more tidbits to share in her wisdom since then. But look at the list of 20 and, take on some of those as your own if you are looking for some things that you can adopt for yourself to know.
Something. I'm sorry. I just kept reading while you were talking. Yeah. And this is one talking about listening to that inner voice. Doubt means don't. I needed to see that because a lot of times, doubt means don't. Don't move, don't answer, don't rush forward. And I guess that's speaking right now because I also saw a post earlier today that just said something about making emotional decisions. And this is really just me being reflective because I haven't made any decisions lately. Like everything's kind of been settled, so I haven't had to make a decision about anything big right now.
Right.
But I know that I've had a lot of times where God has spoken to me and said, don't. And so that is coming up as a doubt. And then I march on. Like, I'm like, God, you're going to keep me from this if this isn't what I need. So, I mean, I try not to be disobedient, but it's one time in particular that I'm thinking of right now that I knew that was not what I was supposed to do. So, I guess that's another thing. Whoever's listening, if there's a doubt in your mind about something, trust that doubt.
Yeah.
And I love it. It's so easy to remember. Doubt means don't.
Right.
Plain and simple.
Even if the doubt comes from your spouse. Because sometimes we say, you're just being a hater. Like in your mind, it's like, you're just trying to stop me from doing these great things. Ooh. But when your spouse is actually saying, like, slow down.
Yes.
Ugh. It's not necessarily doubt. It really is a sign that you should stop. Yes. Let's put on the yellow light. Proceed with caution. Or this one says don't move at all. Just be still.
Oh, geez, Louise.
Girl, that one just twisted it. Because that could mean a lot for me or him.
I'm telling you. And see, and it's funny that you brought the spouse up because there's this joke between me and my husband, and he says that I think that he doesn't have discernment, and he thinks, and he said that I think that God only talks to me.
Oh my gosh!
And I mean, I can't help but laugh.
My joke is my middle name is discernment.
And he said that he was like, I need you to understand God talks to me too. Aww. And I'm like, probably not as often.
We're going to have to break that off for you.
No, but like that, but that used to be me for real, like hard. It's a joke now.
Yeah.
But that was the reality for real. Like, I was just like,
You felt like you had the direct line.
I got a direct,
you were God's favorite.
My name is Keisha. Keisha means favorite. So I'm just like, I mean, I get it, but perhaps he doesn't.
Let me pray about it.
You just sit back. I got this. I'm going to go ask Daddy, okay?
Oh my gosh.
That's like our joke now.
Yeah.
And, but there was a time where I really did believe that. I'm just like, you don't have to discern. Because I think it's that bad rap that men have that they're so naive and they don't know when like a woman's flirting or they don't know. Yeah, so I'm just like, okay, I'm the radar. You don't know. We already know y'all don't pay attention.
Oblivious.
Yeah. So I got this. But again, the thing in particular that I'm talking about where God just slammed the door in my face, like slammed it. Like not in a bad way, but it was just like, that's not what I have for you.
Right.
I told you that 3 months ago, but you still did what you wanted to do. So, you know, my husband has this saying, we thank God for protecting us from ourselves. So he does give you that nudging. And so I don't know. I just felt like I needed to say that out loud. So maybe somebody is having doubt about a situation that they're in. So if you have doubt, just don't do it. Wow. Don't move.
Don't move forward.
Don't answer.
Until
don't
you get
rush.
the sign that it's something that it is what you're supposed to be doing. Because if there's doubt, you know.
And don't say, oh, they just hating. You know.
They just haters.
And then sometimes I remember I convince myself because I'm like, oh, that just means I'm scared. I'm just scared.
Yeah,
That's
and then fear, you know.
Yeah, faith over fear. Faith over fear. So we talk ourselves. So it's hard.
Fear is different than doubt.
That is different.
It is, but, you know, people can think of them as the same. Or a lot of us try to
talk
interchange
ourselves
them.
In or out of something. Well, that was so good. I feel so renewed.
We always get so deep in there. And I mean, I just have to sit back and put my seatbelt on because I always know it's going to be good.
Right. And then I am thankful for where God leads our conversations. Because sometimes we think we have a plan and then we talk about other things. So hopefully it'll help. Yeah. Hopefully it'll convict somebody like we convicted somebody about those sodas. We ain't gonna talk about that. No, hopefully it's helpful though. Right. We don't want to. We do like to laugh and we do like to joke. But we definitely want all of our listeners to be happy and positive and reflective on what's going to make their lives better.
I did. Can I joke real quick? Because somebody posted something and I just have to go over it.
Where are you?
I'm trying to go back to...
Well, tell me where to go.
Up. So, Oprah, you know, she loved Maya Angelou. They had such a great relationship.
Yes. Someone
posted this, and it's so funny now because the most favorite thing that people love to post is the Maya Angelou when people show you who they are, believe them the first time. Yeah. And someone posted, "You have one time in your life to use that quote. You cannot keep using it over and over and over again." And I died because I was like, that is like one of people's favorite things.
It really is.
Especially during breakup season, which is now.
Yes, Lord.
People just show it and they show you who they are.
I should have believed him when he showed me. Yes, Lord.
So that has become like a part of pop culture, that whole quote. And this person was like, I'm so tired of hearing people say that. You only get one chance in your life to use that.
Right.
Use it wisely. I think that's what it's saying.
Amen.
So on that note,
this is it.
We will end, and I hope you guys are having an awesome summer.
Yes, yes, yes.
Goodbye. Hey guys, thanks for listening to Sweet Tea and Sunshine. If you want to get in touch with us, make sure you follow us on Instagram at Teashines, TeaShines. And if you have questions or comments or want to contribute, you can email us at theteashine@gmail.com. TheTeashine@gmail.com. Thanks so much for joining us. I can't wait till next time. Bye.